Come on, man. Come on. Give the people what they want. Let's go. Let's get it.
So listen, ByteDance, Kurt. Listen, ByteDance. You already know. Obviously they holding it down with TikTok and the whole thing with TikTok. But there's new news out there that ByteDance has created a photo app called Lemon 8, and it has
Mm.
soared to the top of the U.S. charts because of obviously with Twitter and everybody right now with the legal stuff with Twitter. ByteDance, and by the way, Lemon 8 supposedly is very similar to the origins of Instagram. So what do you think about that, Kurt? What do you think when you hear that?
Hey man, you ain't always gotta recreate the wheel. Listen, it's improved innovation, right? Or go back to the original DNA of what works and revamp it. And so, if anybody's been paying attention, especially through the pandemic, there was some influencers, some people who wanted Instagram back, right? They wanted the DNA of how Instagram was originally started, which was a photo app. So if you're facing a ban and you want to put pressure on the social media landscape, then why not go back to what you studied and you analyzed worked? And
Hmm.
because now everyone still wants to be photogenic and take photographs, and there's still power in photos, then why don't you just run it back? That's just like in the fashion industry. You see different fashion styles come back around. Well, listen, social media, let's run it back to the beginning because you have so many new people to social media that weren't around at the beginning of Instagram or the
Yeah.
beginning of the social media. And then you have nostalgic people that love it, right? So let's run it back, introduce it to some, remind others. Let's go with it and see what happens then. And so with this, if you're about to be banned on one hand,
Hmm.
let's drop something else in the market and see if you're gonna go 2 for 2 in banning us.
Yeah, yo, and that's the thing. And here's the thing: this very strategic and smart because you have 150 million subscribers in the U.S. that are on
Hmm.
TikTok,
Hmm.
and if you upset them, there's a couple of things at play. There's not only the government where people are like, oh man, are we gonna lose some of these votes? There's not just that,
Right.
but there's this play right here where it's like, let's put out this other app right now.
Hmm.
Because honestly, if you take those 150 and you make them upset, you piss them off, they be like, oh, y'all ain't gonna go after Instagram and everybody else, but you're gonna come after our platform, TikTok, which we are diehards of. We're gonna jump
Hmm.
on here just because. And so those people are gonna jump just because it is TikTok back, quote unquote, backing them, right?
Yep, yep. They're gonna jump, and again, I'm very interested to see how it's gonna play out. But as you show right here, it's introduced and it skyrockets.
Yeah.
So that tells you that there is a market for it, and if it's anything like the intelligence, the strategy that TikTok rolled out with,
Hmm.
man, just imagine they've already created a blueprint formula of what they know works, what's hooked people, what has kept people on their platform and growing. So now just run that back and do this here. The filters, the things that they've seen work well with TikTok, the things that has
The
worked well.
algorithm is super
Come on,
smart
man.
over there.
Come on. Come on. And they've proven that they've figured out how to psychologically hook us in America, especially with a different version of TikTok, right? So, man, stand by, I would say, because they may be hemorrhaging. And so that's them calling for an ambulance to come help them out, right?
Fat.
They calling the ambulance to come save them. They calling the ambulance to come save them.
Yo, I love this. Listen, this is content creation in like on demand, right? With the
Yeah,
sound
yeah.
effects. I love it.